The hardest thing you'll do in life is let go. When you let go, you create space for the love you deserve, the love that you set for yourself. And I know it's tough because you feel like you're losing a part of yourself. Holding on to what isn't serving you is only going to keep you stuck. And remember, the way you love yourself is what sets the tone for the world around you. Welcome to the Diary of Self Love. Episode 1 of Diary of Self Love. And my name is Vanessa Mu. And as you guys know, Vanessa Munoz, as you guys know, I'm a mental health content creator and Harvard certified life coach. So I decided to create this series because, as someone that has made a lot of mistakes, that was later diagnosed in life, so unfortunately had to live her life through masking, not really knowing who I was, and making very painful mistakes to learn valuable life lessons. Essentially, all of those mistakes are what allowed me to be here today. And although they're very painful in the moment, I've learned to let go. So today's first episode, is going to be focused on letting go. And trust me, it's really funny. I mean, it's not funny, but as someone who grew up with her family calling her vengeance girl, I know how difficult it could be to let go, especially because unfortunately we have a strong sense of need to feel understood as neurodivergents. And I think in general, just society, because we want to be accepted, because we have that fear of rejection. And depending, for example, borderline personality disorder has a very strong sense of fear of rejection as well. And just society in general, that's why we are terrified of making mistakes. We're not afraid of making mistakes ourselves, but people around us seeing our mistakes being done and being judged for that. And so being a content creator really allowed myself to just accept that I'm not going to get everyone's approval. You're not going to get everyone's approval. If you go and buy a red car, people are going to say, you should have bought the purple car. You should have bought the red car. And that's just the reality of life. You're not going to get everyone's approval, but you really don't need to. A strong issue that us neurodivergents have are lacking boundaries and being people pleasers. And the thing is, once you learn how to set those boundaries, once you learn how to say no as to saying yes, yes to everything, you're going to lose relationships. You're going to lose friendships because these people were around you when it was convenient for them, when you didn't know how to say no, when you prioritized them, their preferences, when you were masking. But true people, true loved ones, will want to make an effort to understand you, will want to make you feel safe, not judge you for your mistakes or for you setting healthy boundaries that should have been set a long time ago. So, although I know it may be scary because, again, growing up masking, I was in different group of friends because I didn't know who I was. I had a strong fear of rejection. So I know how scary it could be to know that you probably are going to lose even family members. I mean, growing up Hispanic, unfortunately, it made my family very difficult to accept my mental health struggles. And I was judged very strongly for it. I was called an addict because I was taking medication. Well, I'm taking medication, but I let go of their need for approval. I let go of the need of approval of anyone around me. And I'm fully unmasked and authentic. And while people may say, yeah, I changed, it's true. People will say, you changed. And it's true. We have changed. We've changed for our to become healthy and to become the best versions of ourselves. Because if you, as neurodivergents, we always have to mask in society, we always have to mask at work, but to go home and having to mask as well, that's just creating an unsustainable system. So the key here is to have a safe space. So if that means letting go of family members, friendships, relationships, then that means that they were there when it was convenient for them and not truly caring of who you are, because again, to be loved is to be seen, to be understood, and to feel safe. More than anything is safe. So as someone again that's made a lot of mistakes, I'm 31. I was just recently diagnosed when I was 30. So um, just know you're not alone in these struggles. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of The Diary of Self Love.